talk about parenting. As a better way of thinking.
Hello viewers, welcome back to our number one channel.
Subalicious.
In 2020, during the pandemic, I had high expectations, and I mean very high expectations. So I had content, written content, and to me, I was just to walk to a TV station, speak to them, and they'll take my content. So I was over expecting that is. So I worked here and there in several TV stations, and every time I was told to send emails that never got responded to. As I kept speaking to people, I met someone who introduced me to somebody within a TV station who agreed to introduce me to a producer who would take my content. And I was really happy and expecting that to happen. One day, the guy woke up and gave me a call and said, you know what, I need you to buy me beer, and I'll speak to a marketing director who will take your work to a producer and it will get produced to a TV station. I was really happy. But I told him, where I am right now, I can't access any cash. Can I do this later? And the guy was like, I told you I needed your money. I don't need your money. I got surprised and I was like, what do you mean? The guy was like, I want you to see me in a special way. So that made me very curious, and I was like, what do you mean? Are you asking me to sleep with you or something? Then he was like, you know how to find me. You have my number. When you're ready, call me. So that thing, it really hit me so hard. I felt so bad. And when I went back home, because now I was not home, when I went back home, it hit me that the guy was asking me to do him special favors so that I could get my content to the TV station. And that was really bad, because I was like, is it that everyone who have taken their content to the TV station did special favors to some man or somebody like that to be able to get their content to the TV? Then I realized that when I came back to the office, that is the point that I was doing work back and forth. I was always getting work done, but it always kept coming back to me. You have not done this correctly. But I couldn't talk about that. I couldn't talk about it because it had hit me differently. I don't know if that's exactly what the guy meant, but it had hit me differently. So it really affected me in several ways, both in my workplace and in my family. So I woke up one day and decided to talk about it because I felt like I was touching too much into my heart. I don't know at what point I realized that it was this thing that was taking too much of space into my heart, and it was this same thing that was affecting my work. But I realized it, and I decided that whatever that had been said was not very necessary. It was not really so necessary to affect me, because in the first place I did not act to it. I let it go. I decided to keep my content to myself and not bother taking it to a TV station. And then now I had to learn to live with the situation as is, but forget about something that was said by someone that was affecting me unnecessarily.